you doing? I just wanted to cover a new tune fork that is on the Fantom network, and it's called Based Finance. Okay, so basically, they've only started their Genesis pools. So if you go, this is where you buy the base, and when you do buy it, as you can see, it's yeah, they get their liquidity from Tomb Finance. It didn't come up here, but it should come up usually if you hit this. Maybe it's because I'm not connected. But when you buy this, if you buy it with Fantom, there will be, it'll give you a warning about price impact, but they suggest you buy it with Tomb because they get their liquidity from Tomb. And they have mentioned that in their announcements about the price impact. You can go here to their Discord and read all the announcements. Also, another thing is that if you do have a LP, a liquidity token, in their launch procedure, you won't be able to break the liquidity token till 3 days after. Liquidity will be stealth added from 12 p.m. Okay, so dash 17 p.m. UTC, 5,000 based. 5,000 tomb will be added. The liquidity tokens will be sent equally to 12 team members. They can stake, they can farm, they can burn, or whatever, but they will never break these LPs until at least we reach 200k supply for base. So they admit these tokens, and they can't be, basically they were saying that you can't break the LP till 3 days after the Genesis pulls. That's what I read somewhere here. So basically, if you want to go to their Medium and read about all the different announcements about their launch procedure, and this is not financial advice. This is just a new project on the Fantom network. I'm not saying to invest in it or put any money in it. I'm just saying this is a new project. What's interesting about it is, just for your information, you can go and do your own research and see if it's something for you. What I wanted to show you was, this is their Twitter, okay? And this is where they were saying, we posted a Medium article, announced this everywhere on TG and Discords. Rest assured that as long as you withdraw your tokens before 3 days after Genesis ends, we cannot take funds out. And to be safe 100%, we will remove Genesis contract after pool ends. So this is their APR. This is for their based and tomb. And this is, you stake your tomb and you earn based. I'm not exactly sure exactly how all this is working, so it's a little complicated, so that's why you need to do your own research. It looks like 3 days after. These are their 3 phases. So the Genesis, earn based on the marketplace. I was interested in this one because it was an LP with base and tomb. But you can stake Fantom and earn based. You can stake USDC, Ethereum, or Tomb, all these to earn base. This thing is going to last for 48 hours till I believe they said it was till, if you look in their announcements all the way at the bottom, see countdown to the end of Genesis pools. So it's till February 8th, and right now it is February 6th, so still like 2 more days of this Genesis pool thing. Yeah, then phase two, you have they're still gonna have this, so I guess that'll be fine because I actually have an LP with this because I wanted to try it out. Now, they are not KYC'd or audited. They did say that they renounced their contract, which I did think probably was a little early because they're saying that they can't rug you because no one can mint extra or something, or they can't. But because I know like Great Finance, they renounced their contract, but they did it. They said, "Oh, we wanted to wait to make sure everything was working good first before we renounced." This one, they kind of did it right away. So if there's an issue, I don't know how they're going to deal with that. But these things are risky. I'm not saying to do it or not to do it. It's up to you whether you want to do something or not, where you want to put your money. It's just, I thought it was interesting because they're getting their liquidity from Tomb. So I'm assuming Tomb, I don't know if Tomb agreed to this. I know Tomb has recently started a partnership with the other Tomb and the other Throom, or whatever you're going to call it, 3-ohm, 2-ohm and 3-ohm. And they're a very good platform, I would say, for this, even though it's high risk. The reason why these things are high risk is people like to swing trade the coins. So they pump it up and then they dump it. And then if you're in that staking, your coin will go to the bottom. Now, if it's a good Tomb fork, people will come and buy back up and the price will go back up. So even if you're in there, as long as you don't pull it out at a loss, if you just stay in there and ride it out, you'll probably get all your money back. You know, your balance will go back up. It'll go up and down, up and down, up and down, as long as it's a good, strong Tomb fork. But if it's like one of these new ones that doesn't have a good community that's going to pump the price back up, then you might have a loss. But anyway, if you're in a good one, you'll probably make some money. But at the same time, you do have to check all the time because the people that get into these things, a lot of them are very committed and are good. And then there's a lot of people that like to pump and dump. So that's where the risky part comes in. If you didn't have all these pumping and dumping people, then these would be like great platforms and you wouldn't have to watch them so much. But since we have these type of people out there, then it becomes more risky. So now they're showing you how this is how it came, and then this is the current chart. This was 13 hours ago. They're saying insane price action. We give credit to DNA Dollar. Our tokenomics wizard designed a similar model after seeing it in action 2 months ago for DNA. We're putting good ideas from different protocols to make the best Tomb fork based Tomb. Rewards are live. These are their Genesis pools. So, like I said, you can put Tomb, Ethereum, wrapped Fantom, USDC, or the based and Tomb liquidity token. Okay, we're about to break ATH 30 minutes before rewards start with 250 liquidity based. So it's about, I mean, that's actually pretty even, pretty steady for Tomb fork. Usually they're like up, down, up, down, up, down. They're really volatile. So yesterday their APR was really high when they first came out. Usually I kind of like stay away for a little while to see, like give them a day or two to see how they're performing, because sometimes it can be over before. I think there was another one. It was on the Polygon network. It was Kringo Finance, and it started out great, and people make videos, wow, make money, and now you go and it's like almost nothing. And if you look at their Discord, they're saying like, oh, we made a mistake, we don't know how to recover, sorry, I'm not going to end the protocol, but I'm going to leave it there. If everybody wants to sell off and leave, that's fine. It's like they didn't know how to handle the tokenomics, basically. So that's probably where they failed. But anyway, this based finance, um, they're talking about, they're pretty much, they are not audited, but they do talk a lot here and they seem to know a little bit of what's going on. So this was an interesting one to watch or to look at to see if maybe over time, if you look at it and you gain some trust in it and if there's something you do want to check out to invest, you can. They they tell you to go check their contracts if you know how to do that. Basically, it's probably coded in Solidity. It's a programming language, and you can learn online how to program in Solidity and deploy smart contracts on the blockchain. I've done that myself, just like testnet ones, just to see what it's like. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to, so then if you kind of learn a little bit about them, you can go check them if you'd like on the blockchain, and also check the code at GitHub if you learn a little bit of the coding. Um, it's not going to guarantee that people won't act, in bad behavior, but at least it gives you an idea of how to check things. But anyway, this is Base Finance. It's new. You might want to watch it for a few days to see if it's something that you're interested in. Um, just wanted to let you know. Thank you. Have a good day.